I want you all to go to your windows. Go to your windows and yell out, scream with all the light that you can muster up inside your bruised, assaulted, and battered bodies. I am sick and tired of being a nigga.
Tell the government I don't want to be another.
So what we've seen is that the generation gap has been like the greatest roadblock to us pulling our people together. So what I want to say, and I want to end this, is this is the problem, and it's much more than this. I haven't time to go into all of this, but this cultural shift. The key point is this. Never before have we stepped out of our culture as much as we have now. But also our culture has been very resilient. Hip-hop came along in the mid-'80s to fight this. The Afrocentric movement came along to fight this. The reparation movement has come along to fight this. And what I want to end with this, we're going to be doing training with serious organizers on Sunday. Tomorrow I'll be laying some foundation for this. Is right now we're launching a new movement. You hear me? Because with all this mess that's hit us, the question is, what's the common denominator that will pull us together? What is it that will cut across gangsters in the hood and the bougies who are outside the hood? What's going to tie together the Christian, the Muslim, and the one who don't believe in anything, and the traditionalist? What's going to tie the young and the old together? What's going to tie the revolutionary and even the conservative together? Of course, I don't believe that we're going to get too many conservatives, but we might even get a few of them. You know what I mean? What is it that we have in common? We cannot wait for it to fall from the sky like the 60s, segregation, Rosa Parks, to deliver it to us. Or for it to come like it did in Africa with the anti-colonial movement. This won't be delivered up. We have to plan it. Last night, I was trying to go to sleep for this meeting. I get a call from Britain. I'll be in Britain in April for 15 days, organizing in 5 cities this movement. See, I'm a rubber hit the road person. What I said is I'm inspired by the Spirit. I'm also inspired by action. My thought comes from action. The best thought comes from the Spirit. The next best stuff comes from action. You understand? And so what I'm explaining to you now is action. We're running this now in Georgia. We're running this in South Carolina. We're running this in Florida. We're running this in Oklahoma. And hopefully we're going to be running this in Tubman City here. Y'all. I'll be in the Black United Front, but it don't all have to be the Black United Front. See, it's wherever you got some sincere black folks who are moving this. And we're moving it in some other areas as well. You should note this was the South I was talking about. Milwaukee, which isn't, and Oakland, which isn't. And this ain't been on television deliberately. I'm not seeking any publicity on this. This is all real quiet. You know what I mean? Just real quiet. We're building power. So we've concluded this. Given our culture, given the forces that have hit us since the late 60s, it's one or two things that's going to pull us together. One is spirit. That is the sine qua non of the culture. That runs through everything. But guess what? Anything you do, spirit will get raised up if it's right. King said, you haven't found a cause worth living for if you haven't found a cause greater than yourself. He said worth dying for. The other sine qua non in our culture is family. And if you look at the damage that's been done to us, the greatest damage, particularly since the late 60s, has been done to family. If there's the greatest need we have of healing, it's in family. And if